Introduction to organic farming. Organic farming is a holistic system that promotes and enhances agro-ecosystem health, including biodiversity, biological cycles, and soil biological activity. It emphasizes the use of management practices in preference to the use of off-farm inputs, taking into account regional conditions that require locally adapted systems. This approach integrates cultural, biological, and mechanical methods to foster cycling of resources, promote ecological balance, and conserve biodiversity. It aims to produce high-quality, nutritious food while minimizing environmental impact and protecting natural resources for future generations. Understanding these core tenets is crucial for anyone entering the field of organic agriculture. The philosophy behind organic farming extends beyond simply avoiding synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. It is rooted in the belief that healthy soil leads to healthy plants, animals, and ultimately, healthy people. This system seeks to work in harmony with nature, rather than against it, by building resilient farm ecosystems. It encourages practices that enhance soil fertility, prevent erosion, and protect water sources, contributing to overall environmental sustainability. Organic farming also often involves a strong ethical component regarding animal welfare and fair labor practices, reflecting a broader commitment to social and ecological responsibility. Principles of organic agriculture. The core principles of organic agriculture are often categorized into four main areas: health, ecology, fairness, and care. The principle of health emphasizes the health of soil, plants, animals, humans, and the planet as one and indivisible. It suggests that healthy ecosystems are essential for healthy life forms. This means fostering living soils, producing nutritious food, and promoting the well-being of all organisms within the agricultural system. It also implies avoiding practices that might harm health, such as the use of synthetic chemicals. The principle of ecology states that organic agriculture should be based on living ecological systems and cycles, working with them, emulating them, and helping to sustain them. This involves practices like crop rotation, composting, and encouraging biodiversity to create a self-sustaining farm ecosystem. Fairness is about relationships that ensure equity with regard to the common environment and life opportunities, advocating for fair relationships among farmers, workers, processors, distributors, traders, and consumers. Finally, the principle of care emphasizes that organic agriculture should be managed in a responsible and precautionary manner to protect the health and well-being of current and future generations and the environment. Benefits of organic farming. Organic farming offers numerous benefits, starting with enhanced soil fertility and health. By relying on natural processes and organic matter, it improves soil structure, water retention, and nutrient cycling, leading to more resilient and productive soils. This approach significantly reduces soil erosion and degradation, preserving this vital resource for long-term agricultural use. The absence of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers also means less chemical runoff into waterways, protecting aquatic ecosystems and drinking water sources. Furthermore, organic practices often lead to increased biodiversity on farms, supporting beneficial insects, pollinators, and wildlife, which in turn contribute to natural pest control and ecosystem balance. Beyond environmental advantages, organic farming also provides significant benefits for human health and economic sustainability. Organic produce often contains higher levels of certain nutrients and antioxidants, while being free from pesticide residues. For farmers, organic methods can lead to more stable and often higher market prices for their products, providing a better income. It also fosters a stronger connection between farmers and consumers, often through direct sales and local food systems. The reduced reliance on external synthetic inputs can also lower long-term production costs, making farms more economically self-sufficient and resilient to market fluctuations. Global organic movement. The global organic movement has grown significantly since its inception in the early 20th century, evolving from a niche practice to a mainstream agricultural sector. Driven by increasing consumer awareness of environmental and health issues, demand for organic products has surged worldwide. This growth has led to the establishment of robust organic standards and certification bodies in many countries, ensuring integrity and consumer trust. International organizations like IFOAM, Organics International, play a crucial role in harmonizing these standards and promoting organic agriculture globally. The movement represents a collective effort to transform food systems towards greater sustainability and resilience. Today, organic farming is practiced in over 180 countries, with millions of hectares dedicated to organic production. Major markets for organic products include North America and Europe, but growth is accelerating in Asia, Latin America, and Africa. This expansion reflects a growing recognition of organic farming's potential to address challenges such as climate change, food security, and rural development. The movement continues to advocate for policies that support organic farmers, research into organic methods, and consumer education, aiming for a future where organic agriculture is a dominant force in global food production. Understanding soil biology. Soil biology refers to the living organisms within the soil, including bacteria, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, earthworms, and arthropods. These organisms form a complex food web that is essential for nutrient cycling, soil structure, and plant health. Bacteria and fungi, in particular, are vital decomposers, breaking down organic matter and making nutrients available to plants. Mycorrhizal fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, extending their reach for water and nutrients. A healthy and diverse soil microbiome is a cornerstone of organic farming, directly influencing crop productivity and resilience. Understanding these interactions allows farmers to nurture a thriving underground ecosystem. The activity of soil organisms contributes significantly to the physical structure of the soil. Earthworms, for example, create burrows that improve aeration and water infiltration, while their castings enrich the soil with nutrients. Fungi produce glomalin, a sticky substance that binds soil particles together, forming stable aggregates. These aggregates are crucial for preventing erosion and improving drainage. Organic farming practices, such as minimal tillage and the addition of organic matter, are designed to protect and enhance this delicate biological balance, leading to more fertile and sustainable soils over time. Monitoring soil health indicators like organic matter content and microbial activity helps farmers assess the effectiveness of their practices. Composting techniques. Composting is a fundamental organic farming practice that transforms organic waste into a nutrient-rich soil amendment called compost. This biological process involves microorganisms breaking down organic materials like crop residues, food scraps, and animal manures into a stable, humus-like substance. Effective composting requires a balance of carbon-rich, brown, and nitrogen-rich, green materials, adequate moisture, and proper aeration. The heat generated during decomposition helps to kill pathogens and weed seeds, making the final product safe and beneficial for plants. Composting reduces waste, recycles nutrients, and improves soil health, making it an indispensable tool for organic growers. There are various composting techniques suitable for different scales and resources. Hot composting involves building a pile that heats up rapidly to high temperatures, accelerating decomposition and killing undesirable organisms. Cold composting is a slower, less intensive method where materials are simply piled up and allowed to decompose over a longer period. Vermicomposting uses earthworms to break down organic matter, producing nutrient-rich worm castings. Selecting the appropriate method depends on factors such as the volume of organic waste, available space, labor, and desired speed of compost production. Regardless of the method, the goal remains the same: to create a high-quality, stable organic amendment that enriches the soil and supports healthy plant growth. Manure management. Effective manure management is crucial in organic farming for nutrient recycling, soil fertility, and environmental protection. Animal manures, when properly handled, are valuable sources of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and micronutrients, significantly reducing the need for external fertilizers. However, raw manure can contain pathogens, weed seeds, and excess nutrients that could harm crops or pollute water if not managed correctly. Therefore, composting or aging manure before application is a common organic practice to stabilize nutrients, kill harmful organisms, and improve its physical properties. This process transforms raw manure into a safe and beneficial soil amendment, contributing to a closed-loop nutrient system on the farm. Proper storage of manure is also essential to prevent nutrient runoff and leaching into water bodies. Manure should be stored in covered areas or on impermeable surfaces to protect it from rain and minimize nutrient loss. Application timing and methods are equally important. Manure is typically applied when crops can readily utilize the nutrients, avoiding periods of heavy rainfall or when the ground is frozen. Techniques like incorporation into the soil immediately after spreading help to reduce nutrient volatilization and runoff. Organic standards often specify guidelines for manure application rates and timing to ensure sustainable nutrient management and prevent environmental contamination, maintaining the integrity of the organic system. Green manures and cover crops. Green manures and cover crops are integral to organic farming, serving multiple functions that enhance soil health and farm productivity. Green manures are crops grown specifically to be incorporated into the soil while still green, adding organic matter and nutrients. Cover crops, on the other hand, are grown to cover the soil, protecting it from erosion, suppressing weeds, and improving soil structure. Both types of crops contribute significantly to building soil organic matter, which is vital for microbial activity, water retention, and nutrient availability. They are a natural and sustainable way to improve soil fertility without synthetic inputs. Beyond soil enrichment, green manures and cover crops offer additional ecological benefits. Leguminous cover crops, such as clover or vetch, fix atmospheric nitrogen into the soil, reducing the need for nitrogen fertilizers. Deep-rooted cover crops can break up compacted soil layers, improving drainage and aeration. They also provide habitat and food for beneficial insects and pollinators, contributing to on-farm biodiversity. Furthermore, cover crops can effectively suppress weeds by outcompeting them for light and nutrients, reducing the need for manual or mechanical weeding. Integrating these crops into a rotation is a cornerstone of sustainable organic management, fostering a healthy and resilient agroecosystem. Organic crop rotation. Organic crop rotation is a systematic practice of growing different types of crops in the same area, in sequential seasons. This method is fundamental to organic farming as it helps manage soil fertility, control pests and diseases, and suppress weeds without synthetic inputs. By varying the crops grown, farmers can break pest and disease cycles that might otherwise build up in monoculture systems. For example, rotating a susceptible crop with a non-host crop can significantly reduce pathogen populations in the soil. It is a proactive strategy that leverages ecological principles to maintain farm health and productivity over the long term. A well-designed crop rotation plan typically includes a diverse mix of plant families, root structures, and nutrient demands. Legumes, like beans or peas, are often included to fix nitrogen into the soil, enriching it for subsequent crops. Deep-rooted crops can improve soil structure and access nutrients from deeper layers. Heavy feeders are followed by light feeders to balance nutrient removal and replenishment. The rotation also helps manage weeds by alternating crops with different growth habits and cultivation requirements. Implementing a thoughtful crop rotation plan is a cornerstone of organic management, ensuring the long-term health and productivity of the farm's soil and crops. Seed selection and sourcing. In organic farming, careful seed selection and sourcing are critical to maintaining organic integrity and ensuring successful harvests. Organic standards mandate the use of organic seeds and planting stock whenever commercially available. This means seeds must be produced without synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or genetic engineering. Using organic seeds helps to support the entire organic supply chain and promotes biodiversity within agricultural systems. Farmers must be diligent in verifying the organic certification of their seed suppliers, as this is a key compliance point for organic certification. The choice of seed directly impacts the farm's ability to meet organic standards and produce healthy crops. Beyond organic certification, farmers also consider several other factors when selecting seeds. Choosing varieties well adapted to local climate and soil conditions is essential for resilience and productivity. Heirloom or open-pollinated varieties are often favored for their genetic diversity and ability to save seeds for future seasons, promoting self-sufficiency. Disease resistance and pest tolerance are also important traits to look for, reducing the need for intervention. Sourcing seeds from reputable organic seed companies or local seed banks ensures quality and adherence to organic principles. This thoughtful approach to seed selection is a cornerstone of building a robust and sustainable organic farming system, contributing to both ecological health and economic viability. Organic pest management focuses on preventing pest outbreaks rather than reacting to them with synthetic chemicals. This involves creating a balanced ecosystem where natural predators and beneficial insects thrive, keeping pest populations in check. Strategies include promoting biodiversity through diverse plantings, maintaining healthy soil to grow strong, resilient plants, and using appropriate crop rotations to break pest life cycles. Understanding the life cycles and behaviors of both pests and beneficial organisms is key to implementing effective, proactive management strategies. The goal is to minimize pest damage to an acceptable level, not to eradicate all pests, recognizing their role in the ecosystem. When pest populations exceed acceptable thresholds, organic farmers employ a range of non-synthetic interventions. Physical barriers, like row covers, can prevent insects from reaching crops. Hand-picking larger pests is effective for smaller operations. Biological controls involve introducing or encouraging natural enemies of pests. Botanical pesticides derived from natural sources, such as neem oil or pyrethrin, are used as a last resort and under strict guidelines. These methods are chosen to have minimal impact on beneficial insects and the environment, aligning with the holistic principles of organic agriculture. Integrated pest management, IPM, is a core concept, combining multiple strategies for sustainable pest control. Organic disease management prioritizes prevention through robust plant health and a resilient farm ecosystem, rather than relying on synthetic fungicides. The primary strategy involves selecting disease-resistant crop varieties that are well-suited to local conditions. Maintaining optimal soil health with balanced nutrients and active microbial life strengthens plants' natural defenses against pathogens. Proper crop rotation is crucial for breaking disease cycles in the soil, preventing the buildup of specific pathogens that can devastate a single crop type. Good air circulation around plants, achieved through appropriate spacing and pruning, also helps reduce humidity and fungal growth, minimizing disease incidence. These proactive measures are foundational to a successful organic disease management program. When disease symptoms appear, organic farmers employ a range of cultural and biological interventions. Sanitation practices, such as removing and destroying infected plant material, prevent disease spread. Careful irrigation techniques, like drip irrigation, avoid wetting foliage, which can encourage fungal diseases. Biological control agents, such as beneficial microbes that compete with or antagonize pathogens, can be applied. Certain approved natural substances, like copper or sulfur-based sprays, may be used as a last resort, but always with caution and adherence to organic standards to minimize environmental impact. The emphasis remains on fostering a healthy environment that naturally suppresses disease, rather than curative chemical treatments. Organic weed management focuses on preventing weed proliferation and minimizing their impact on crops through cultural and mechanical methods, avoiding synthetic herbicides. The goal is not eradication, but rather to manage weed populations to an acceptable level that does not significantly reduce crop yields. Key preventative strategies include maintaining healthy, competitive crops that can outcompete weeds, using appropriate crop rotations to disrupt weed life cycles, and ensuring clean seed beds. Understanding the specific weed species present and their growth habits is crucial for developing effective, tailored management plans. This proactive approach reduces the need for intensive interventions later in the season. When weeds do emerge, organic farmers employ a variety of non-chemical control techniques. Mechanical cultivation, using tools like hoes, cultivators, or rototillers, physically removes or buries weeds. Mulching with organic materials such as straw, wood chips, or compost suppresses weed growth by blocking sunlight and providing a physical barrier. Flame weeding uses controlled heat to kill young weeds, particularly effective before crop emergence. Hand weeding remains a vital method for precise control, especially in smaller operations or high-value crops. These methods are often combined as part of an integrated weed management strategy, chosen to minimize soil disturbance and protect beneficial soil organisms, aligning with organic principles. Efficient irrigation systems. Efficient irrigation systems are paramount in organic farming to conserve water, a precious natural resource, and ensure optimal plant growth. Water scarcity and the increasing demand for sustainable practices make intelligent water use a critical component of organic certification and environmental stewardship. Drip irrigation is a highly efficient method that delivers water directly to the plant roots, minimizing evaporation and runoff. This targeted approach reduces water waste significantly compared to overhead sprinklers. It also helps prevent the spread of foliar diseases by keeping leaves dry, aligning with organic disease management principles. Implementing such systems contributes to both ecological and economic sustainability on the farm. Beyond drip irrigation, other efficient methods include micro-sprinklers and soaker hoses, chosen based on crop type, soil conditions, and farm layout. Proper scheduling of irrigation is equally important. Applying water at the right time and in the right amount prevents both underwatering and overwatering, which can stress plants and leach nutrients. Soil moisture sensors and weather monitoring tools can assist farmers in making informed irrigation decisions, ensuring water is used only when and where it is needed. Integrating water-saving practices is not only environmentally responsible, but also enhances the resilience and productivity of organic farming systems, especially in regions facing water challenges. Water harvesting techniques. Water harvesting techniques are vital for organic farms, especially in arid or semi-arid regions, allowing farmers to capture and store rainwater for later use. This practice reduces reliance on external water sources, conserves energy associated with pumping, and enhances the farm's resilience to drought. Common methods include collecting rainwater from rooftops of farm buildings into cisterns or tanks. This water can then be used for irrigation, livestock, or other farm needs, significantly reducing the farm's water footprint. Implementing such systems aligns perfectly with organic principles of resource conservation and self-sufficiency, promoting a more sustainable and independent operation. Beyond rooftop collection, other techniques involve managing landscape to capture and infiltrate rainwater into the soil. Swales, which are shallow ditches dug along contours, slow down runoff and allow water to soak into the ground, replenishing soil moisture and groundwater. Rain gardens are designed depressions that collect runoff from impervious surfaces, promoting infiltration and supporting native vegetation. Terracing on sloped land helps reduce erosion and retains water for crops. These methods not only conserve water, but also improve soil health, prevent erosion, and enhance biodiversity on the farm. Integrating diverse water harvesting strategies creates a more robust and sustainable water management plan for organic agriculture, adapting to local hydrological conditions. Protecting water quality. Protecting water quality is a paramount concern in organic farming, as it directly impacts ecosystem health and human well-being. Organic practices are inherently designed to minimize pollution of surface and groundwater. The strict prohibition of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers eliminates a major source of agricultural chemical runoff. Instead, organic farmers rely on natural nutrient sources like compost and manure, which are applied carefully to prevent excess nutrient leaching. This approach ensures that waterways remain clean and free from harmful chemical contaminants, preserving biodiversity in aquatic environments and safeguarding drinking water supplies for communities. It reflects a deep commitment to environmental stewardship. Several specific practices further enhance water quality protection on organic farms. Establishing riparian buffer zones along streams and rivers, planted with native vegetation, filters runoff and stabilizes banks, preventing erosion. Cover crops reduce soil erosion and nutrient leaching during fallow periods. Proper manure storage and application techniques prevent nutrient and pathogen runoff. Minimizing tillage helps maintain soil structure, increasing water infiltration and reducing surface runoff. These integrated strategies work together to create a farm system that not only produces healthy food, but also actively contributes to the health of surrounding water ecosystems. Adherence to these practices is a key aspect of organic certification and responsible land management. Importance of biodiversity. Biodiversity is a cornerstone of organic farming, referring to the variety of life forms, from microorganisms in the soil to insects, plants, and animals, within and around the farm ecosystem. A high level of biodiversity enhances the farm's resilience, productivity, and ecological balance. Diverse plant species, including native plants and a variety of crops, attract a wider range of beneficial insects, such as pollinators and natural predators of pests. This natural pest control reduces the need for interventions, creating a more self-regulating system. Biodiversity also contributes to healthier soils by supporting a rich community of decomposers and nutrient cyclers, making the farm more robust and sustainable. Beyond direct ecological benefits, biodiversity plays a crucial role in the long-term viability of organic farms. Genetic diversity within crops provides resilience against new diseases or changing environmental conditions. Habitat diversity, including hedgerows, wetlands, and woodlands, offers refuge and resources for wildlife, integrating the farm into the broader landscape. Functional diversity, where different species perform complementary roles, ensures that essential ecosystem services like pollination, pest control, and nutrient cycling are robust. Organic farming practices actively promote and protect biodiversity through methods like diverse crop rotations, cover cropping, and creating non-crop habitats. This commitment to ecological diversity is central to the philosophy of working with nature to achieve sustainable food production. Beneficial insects and pollinators. Beneficial insects and pollinators are indispensable allies in organic farming, providing essential ecosystem services that enhance crop productivity and reduce the need for external inputs. Beneficial insects, such as ladybugs, lacewings, and parasitic wasps, act as natural predators or parasites of common crop pests, helping to keep pest populations in check. Pollinators, primarily bees, but also butterflies, moths, and other insects, are crucial for the reproduction of many fruit, vegetable, and seed crops. Without their activity, yields would significantly decline. Organic farmers actively cultivate environments that attract and support these vital creatures, recognizing their role in a healthy agroecosystem. Creating and maintaining habitat for beneficial insects and pollinators is a key strategy in organic farming. Planting diverse flowering plants, especially native species, provides nectar, pollen, and shelter throughout the growing season. Establishing hedgerows, wildflower strips, and insectary plants within or around fields offers permanent refuge and breeding sites. Avoiding broad-spectrum pesticides, even organic-approved ones, is critical to protect these sensitive populations. Providing water sources and undisturbed areas further supports their life cycles. By integrating these practices, organic farms become havens for beneficial insects and pollinators, leading to more resilient pest management, improved crop yields, and a healthier overall farm environment. This symbiotic relationship is a hallmark of sustainable organic agriculture. Creating habitat for wildlife. Creating habitat for wildlife on and around organic farms is an essential practice that enhances biodiversity and supports a balanced ecosystem. Beyond beneficial insects, larger wildlife such as birds, small mammals, and amphibians can play roles in pest control, seed dispersal, and nutrient cycling. Providing diverse habitats, including hedgerows, woodlots, wetlands, and undisturbed field margins, offers shelter, food, and breeding sites for these animals. This integration of natural areas within the agricultural landscape helps to create a more resilient and self-sustaining farm, reducing reliance on external inputs and fostering a harmonious relationship with the natural environment. It's a key component of holistic organic management. Specific strategies for wildlife habitat creation are tailored to local ecosystems and farm needs. Planting native trees and shrubs along field edges and waterways creates corridors for wildlife movement and provides nesting sites. Allowing certain areas of the farm to remain wild or uncultivated provides critical refuge. Constructing small ponds or wetlands can attract amphibians and provide water sources. Installing birdhouses or bat boxes offers additional nesting and roosting opportunities for species that help control insect pests. These efforts not only benefit wildlife, but also contribute to the overall ecological health and aesthetic appeal of the farm. By actively managing for wildlife, organic farmers demonstrate a commitment to environmental stewardship that extends beyond crop production, supporting the broader ecosystem. Organic certification process. The organic certification process is a rigorous system designed to ensure that products labeled organic meet strict national and international standards. It provides consumers with confidence that the products they purchase have been produced according to specific organic regulations. The process typically begins with a farmer developing an organic system plan, OSP, which details all aspects of their farming operation, from soil management and crop rotation to pest control and record keeping. This plan outlines how the farm will comply with all organic standards. It is a comprehensive document that serves as the blueprint for the farm's organic practices and is essential for initiating the certification journey. Once the OSP is submitted, an accredited certifying agent reviews the plan and conducts an on-site inspection of the farm. This inspection verifies that the farm's practices align with the OSP and meet all organic standards. Inspectors examine fields, facilities, records, and overall farm management to ensure compliance. If the farm passes the inspection and review, it receives organic certification. This certification must be renewed annually through continued inspections and updates to the OSP. The entire process ensures transparency, accountability, and the integrity of the organic label, building trust between producers and consumers in the organic food system. National and international standards. Organic farming is governed by a complex web of national and international standards, ensuring consistency and integrity across different regions and markets. National organic programs, such as the USDA National Organic Program, NOP in the United States, or the EU Organic Regulation in Europe, define the specific rules and requirements for organic production within their respective jurisdictions. These standards cover everything from soil fertility management and pest control to livestock care and processing. They are legally binding and form the basis for organic certification within each country, providing a framework for farmers, certifiers, and consumers alike. Adherence to these standards is non-negotiable for organic producers. International standards and equivalency agreements further facilitate global trade in organic products. Organizations like IFOAM Organics International develop a set of basic standards that serve as a global reference for organic agriculture. Equivalency agreements between countries or regions, such as between the US and EU, recognize that their respective organic standards achieve comparable outcomes, allowing certified organic products to be traded across borders without requiring recertification. This harmonization helps to streamline trade, expand market access for organic farmers, and provide consumers with a wider range of organic choices. Understanding these diverse but often interconnected standards is crucial for any organic farmer operating in a globalized market. Record keeping and compliance. Meticulous record keeping is a non-negotiable requirement for organic farmers, serving as the backbone of compliance and traceability within the organic system. Every aspect of the farm's operation, from seed purchases and planting dates to harvest yields, pest management interventions, and sales, must be thoroughly documented. These records provide a transparent audit trail, demonstrating adherence to organic standards and allowing certifying agents to verify compliance during inspections. Accurate and organized records are essential for proving that all organic integrity requirements have been met throughout the production process. Without proper documentation, a farm cannot maintain its organic certification, regardless of its actual practices. Period. Effective record keeping goes beyond mere compliance. It is also a valuable management tool for the farmer. Detailed records allow farmers to track crop performance, evaluate the effectiveness of different practices, and make informed decisions for future seasons. They help in monitoring soil health trends and nutrient balances. They provide data for analyzing costs and revenues, aiding in financial planning. They are crucial for demonstrating the origin and organic status of products to buyers and consumers. Utilizing digital tools or well-structured physical logs can streamline this process, making it more efficient and less burdensome. Mastering comprehensive record keeping is therefore a critical skill for any successful organic farmer, ensuring both regulatory compliance and sound business management. Market opportunities for organic products. The market for organic products has experienced consistent growth globally, presenting significant opportunities for organic farmers. Consumers are increasingly seeking out organic options due to concerns about health, environmental impact, and animal welfare. This rising demand translates into premium prices for certified organic produce, meat, dairy, and processed foods, often providing a better return on investment for farmers. The market is diverse, ranging from fresh produce sold directly to consumers to processed organic ingredients used in packaged goods. Understanding these market dynamics and identifying specific niches can help organic farmers position their products for maximum profitability and reach. The organic label serves as a powerful marketing tool, signifying quality and trust. Several factors contribute to the robust market for organic products. Growing awareness of the benefits of organic food, including perceived health advantages and environmental sustainability, drives consumer choice. Increased availability in mainstream supermarkets and specialty stores makes organic products more accessible. The desire for locally sourced and transparently produced food often aligns with organic farming values. Farmers can capitalize on these trends by focusing on high-demand crops, developing strong branding, and exploring various sales channels. Engaging with consumers and building trust in the organic brand are crucial for long-term success in this expanding market. The organic sector offers a resilient and growing segment within the broader food industry. Direct marketing strategies are particularly effective for organic farmers, allowing them to connect directly with consumers, build relationships, and often capture a larger share of the retail price. This approach fosters transparency and trust, as consumers can learn directly about the farm's organic practices and the story behind their food. Farmers' markets are a classic direct marketing channel, providing a vibrant platform for sales and community engagement. Here, farmers can showcase their fresh produce, answer questions, and receive immediate feedback from customers. Direct marketing empowers farmers to control their pricing and branding, creating a more sustainable business model. Beyond farmers' markets, several other direct marketing avenues can be explored. Community-supported agriculture (CSA) programs involve consumers purchasing a share of the farm's harvest in advance, providing farmers with upfront capital and a guaranteed market. On-farm stands or farm stores allow customers to buy directly from the source, often combined with pick-your-own experiences. Online sales platforms and local delivery services expand reach beyond physical locations. Selling directly to local restaurants and institutions provides consistent, larger orders. Diversifying direct marketing channels can increase sales, reduce reliance on single markets, and strengthen the farm's connection to its community. These strategies are key to building a resilient and profitable organic farming enterprise. Value addition in organic farming. Value addition in organic farming involves transforming raw agricultural products into higher value goods, which can significantly increase profitability and market reach for farmers. Instead of just selling fresh produce, farmers can process their crops into products like jams, sauces, dried fruits, baked goods, or herbal teas. This not only extends the shelf life of perishable items, but also creates new revenue streams and allows farmers to capture a larger share of the consumer dollar. Value-added products often appeal to a broader market segment and can be sold through various channels, including farmers' markets, specialty stores, and online platforms. It's a strategic way to diversify income and enhance farm viability. The process of value addition requires careful consideration of organic certification for processed products. Any ingredients used must be organic, and the processing facility and methods must adhere to organic standards. This ensures that the final value-added product maintains its organic integrity. Examples include organic tomato sauce made from farm-grown tomatoes, organic berry jam, or organic herbal infusions. Farmers often start with simple processing and gradually expand their product lines as they gain experience and market feedback. Investing in appropriate processing equipment and obtaining necessary food safety certifications are crucial steps. Value addition empowers organic farmers to innovate, differentiate their offerings, and build stronger, more resilient businesses in the competitive food market. Sustainable farm design. Sustainable farm design in organic agriculture involves planning the farm layout and operations to maximize ecological efficiency, resource conservation, and long-term productivity. This holistic approach considers the farm as an integrated ecosystem, where every element plays a role in the overall health and functionality. Key design principles include optimizing sunlight exposure for crops, ensuring efficient water flow and drainage, and strategically placing diverse habitats for beneficial insects and wildlife. The goal is to create a self-regulating system that minimizes external inputs and enhances natural processes. A well-designed organic farm is resilient, productive, and aesthetically pleasing, reflecting a deep understanding of ecological principles. Permaculture principles often guide sustainable farm design, emphasizing patterns and relationships found in nature. Zoning the farm based on frequency of access, placing frequently visited areas closer to the farmhouse. Stacking functions, where each element serves multiple purposes, e.g., a pond provides water, habitat, and regulates microclimate. Creating closed-loop systems, where waste from one part of the farm becomes a resource for another. This thoughtful planning integrates elements like windbreaks, contour planting, perennial systems, and diverse annual crops to build a resilient and productive agro-ecosystem. Sustainable farm design is a continuous process of observation, interaction, and adaptation, leading to a farm that thrives in harmony with its environment and provides for its inhabitants.